Come over here. Well, come over here. Baby and I are here. I have 30 minutes. I was going to get on here at 7 o'clock, but I had so much I have to do today. So I was like, I can't get on there the way I want to get on there, but maybe it's good. Maybe I only need 30 minutes today or 28 minutes today. Actually, it's 28 minutes. So listen, of course, as you can see, this is called Life Calling Truth and Consequences. I think this is something I want to do, even eventually return into its own channel, because of course, I don't like sugarcoating shit. I hate people making up shit. My God, it just sounds so cute. Like, girl, let's talk about the shit the way we should talk about the shit, and let's keep it as that, okay? Let's stop sugarcoating. Let's stop making shit up because it sounds cute. So even going into people, you ask, this one I think too that I have a problem with. People ask you a question, and because your answer is something different from what they wanted to hear, they're not really trying to hear it. So with truth and consequences, honey, we will always keep it real. And of course, you don't want to hear the real, honey. You will be told the consequence if you're not taking the heat to what the fuck is being said. And I think about that too a lot, because of course people hit me up for casework, people hit me up for spiritual services where there's readings, all the good stuff. And they ask for the advice, but they don't really take what is given to them. And then of course they'll be like, I gotta talk to you. And then of course when you get on the phone with them, then it's, oh my God, yeah, like I should have listened. It's too late. And of course, I'm not one of the people that say you shoulda, coulda, woulda, or I told you so. Okay. But like you said, yes, you don't want to listen to the truth, bitch. Then of course you have to live with your motherfucking choices. And so I want to talk to you about that. I'm going to let you know about the choice that you made and how it affects you. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh, I guess I haven't been on this creator in a while. Hello, M. Jones. You were thinking about me in your life. Come on, M. Jones. I know that's why you summons me. Come on, M. Jones. Yes, honey. And I like how you commented, M. Jones. You were like, understood. Good day. I know what I was saying in that video. But of course, you got to put your foot down. I believe that you got to tell people how you feel. And people who are on the same frequency as you are going to understand that. There's not going to be no tease with that, no shade with that. And it is what it is. People know that I'm here from a professional point of view. Yes, it feels like we're girlfriends or feels like we're close and we're friends, but that's just not me. Like, I'm a very private person, and I only like to interact with people on certain levels. This is business, so that's how I want to keep it first. Outside of that, like I said, after the business come in, if more develop into that, that's fine. So I just have to put it out there because, like I said, I get so many emails, so many text messages, some people reaching out and just, can you call me? Can we talk? And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm busy, honey. I'm sorry. I'm young, bitch. I got goals I want to reach, and there's no free time. As I told my friend, honey, she sleeps, she wakes up, she wastes her day doing nothing. I told her, bitch, life is too fucking short to be doing that. Like, sleep, get enough rest to rest your mind, but you need to be up doing shit until your goals are met. There's no sitting around and I'll deal with it tomorrow, because you never know, things might come up and you cannot do that. And that's how I think. So like I said, I don't have time just to sit around and lollygag, like a lot of people assume. And of course, like I said, a lot of people, they're afraid of me in the sense of I speak my mind. And oh well, like, I'm not going to tame it. I'm not going to calm it down. I'm not going to watch what I say. I'm not going to do it. If I have something directly to say to someone, I can say to them. I don't have to be subliminal with it. I don't have to come on YouTube or go on any type of social media to just get attention behind it. I'm saying this because, of course, many people have the same type of energy. And instead of me calling each person individually or texting them, because I don't have that time to do that because we're doing casework, then I'm going to do a video about it. I'm going to say, this is how it is. And if you don't like it, keep it moving. Like I said, a lot of people get very disrespectful, as I see it, disrespectful. It's kind of like you going to a doctor. We can look at it from 2 points of view. So I was talking about this with my friend. I think I brought this up too. We talk about this from a doctor's perspective. If you have a doctor friend who deals with emergency situations, let's say internal medicine, just because, let's say from a friend perspective, you're not going to hit that doctor up expecting him to give you free service to see as a friend, because his trade is being a doctor, and that's what he do as a trade. He's not trying to do that when he's not in his office. That's just how it is. On the outside of that, you meeting your doctor as a patient, right? You're not going to try to establish friendships with your doctor so that he can see you outside of the office time, outside of the office visitation. And that's what people don't understand. So, of course, I reach out to people, we have conversations. And like I said, I need to keep in mind that it needs to be business first. I need to tell people that it's business first. Outside of that, then we can go into that. Because I also feel like, too, people look at it from a sister girl perspective, which means like when we have interactions personally, it's like, oh my God, this is my friend, this is my sister. And you should feel that way because there's a connection there, right? And you got to have some type of connection to establish trust and to establish comfortability. So there has to be a connection. And I always tell you that. Don't do work with people you don't feel connected to, right? Spiritually speaking and non-spiritually speaking. But a lot of people, because we will, have a connection there, then our conversation will go into other areas. And sometimes it's like, well, you came to me with an issue. And of course, your issue was whatever it is you're dealing with, love, health, relationship, whether that's with your family, your friends. But we'll be on the phone with that. And then we'll start talking about other stuff like their neighbor. Like, I think my neighbor needs to also go see somebody because I feel like there's problems with this, and da. And I always tell people, like, try to make this a conscious effort. I keep notes around me, notebooks and all that. Sometimes it's not good, but I don't got to worry about it because I'm secured. I'm in a secured place. So I'm going to worry about nobody coming in, taking shit and all that shit, girl, without you getting 2 steps in and you getting got. One way or another, honey, security, law enforcement, bitch, or you might just get into a booby trap. I'm not saying, but I am saying. But I'm just saying, so I can have notes everywhere about everything, but I make it a conscious effort by writing stuff down or typing stuff down or calling Bixby or Siri or Google Assistant to put in little notes in my calendar and stuff so I can stay on track. Because as I said before yesterday, a lot of people are getting distracted. And some people are offended by that when I say that, or they'll be like, oh shit, the bitch talk about we get distracted, she get distracted too. But that's a whole nother story. Usually when I'm here and I'm doing a conversation with you all, so I'm not here having a brain fart or my brain doesn't go completely blank. Before I hop online, I do my little prayers, I do my little meditation, I ask spirits to come through, tell me, use me as a vessel so that I can tell the people exactly what is need to be said, clear any possible tension. So that's what I do. So that's why things are, here, there, everywhere. And sometimes there is things that, because I talk a lot, things just come out. I'm like, no, people have paid for the information. People have put that, I put that in class. I put that in classes. I put that in the goddess intervention. So they've paid for that. So they're like, why am I going to pay for that when this bitch is on YouTube talking about shit for free? So that's why I'd be like, yeah, let me stop my stuff. And like I said, people don't pay attention anyway. Honey, we don't win over colors, shapes, herbs. We don't win over the difference between physical magic and spiritual magic. And people still have not grasped those concepts. So you think I'm going to come on here and talk about how the moon is connected to your mind at a deeper level? You think I'm going to come here and I'm going to talk about the importance of doing blank, 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 because it means this, that? No, like I know my limits based off of what my audience is or my audience has presented to me. And that's one thing about me. I go off of what people give me. If you are giving me something like I'm already there, bitch, I just need you to renew what I already know, then I'm going to come at you from that level, right? But if you come at me as, well, I still haven't learned how to put the, how to make a square out of triangles, which people don't know that you can do that. Girl, like coming from that perspective, if you're coming at me that way, then I'm like, okay, we got to keep it very basic. But a lot of times what happens is people will try to jump. They'll see the opportunity to learn something real and they'll try to rush into it, right? And that's when I'm like, hey, like you haven't even learned how to trace your name yet. You're not ready to form, complete sentences. You're not ready to actually sit there and meditate. And I doubt that you can even do that. And this is what I'm going to say too, before I end this, my homework for all of my viewers and all of my subscribers, the people that interact in here. I want you for the next 7 days to put aside 30 minutes a day of meditation. And I want you to keep a journal of that, right? And I want you to look back in 7 days, see how focused you were while you did those 30-minute meditations. Because a lot of people can't even focus on being in the moment here and now. And that's the problem. If you're not able to focus on what you're dealing with now, and the fact that you're breathing, and the fact that you are a body that needs certain energies to do certain things, then like I said, you're not ready for the spiritual stuff. Okay, the physical come first. Once you understand the physical, then the spiritual come in. And that's why I say, even going into the whole sexual stuff, people don't want to admit it, but there's a very thin line between sexuality and spirituality. This is why people that are very uncomfortable with their spirituality will come for people's sexualities, and even going into people's sensuality. A woman or a man who is not comfortable with their own spiritual nature will spend their time talking about somehow it's not right for two men to go with each other, two women to go with each other, for a woman to show off her body, a man to show off his body. And it's just like, at the end of the day, you made your bed and now you have to lay in it. And laying your bed, making your bed and laying it, honey, is you coming down here into this world and saying, I'm going to live in a diverse, very different place so that I can experience what I need to experience to make my spirit stronger. So when it's time for me to leave here, I can evolve and go to the next area. As I said before, many people study ancient Egypt, people study ancient Asia, people study ancient Africa, people study even ancient America. But yet, when it comes down to the spiritual aspects of why they were mummifying the corpse, why they were going into doing rituals with the trees and honoring the trees, people can't tell you why. They would just say, well, I don't know. I just know my ancestors did it, and I love that idea. Yeah, but if you don't understand why they did that and the process behind that, then you're going to become stuck. And you're going to do the same stuff over and over and over and over again. And even saying this on a spiritual level. When you become stuck and stagnant, it's why it's so important to cleanse and protect yourself. And it's not because other people are doing shit to you, because of course that develops into paranoia. But it's just the fact is that you yourself is a storm constantly brewing, right? It's constantly being forecast. You have ideas, you have feelings that are constantly being ejected from your being, right? So these things are being put into your aura, into your magnetic or electromagnetic field. And what happens is when you decide to make a change or go forward or do whatever it is that you're going to be doing, whatever that is, then that energy that you put out prior to making that decision will start to weigh you down. And if you're not strong enough to get past that, then that's where you're going to say, I feel like somebody's putting something on me. I feel like someone's hexed me. And I'm like, honey, well, listen, they could have, but let's do a reading to clarify what that is. And then, of course, you give them clarity and they still say, well, I don't think so. Because I got a reading in 1999, and there was a man by the name of Jean-Claude Pierre. And Jean-Claude Pierre told me that they were putting hexes on me back when I was 3 years old. And now that I have children that are 3 years old, it's manifested. You said 1999, girl. It's 2019. That is 20 years later. So when Jean-Claude Pierre, when he did his reading on you, he didn't tell you how to cleanse yourself. He didn't tell you that when I'm giving you this reading, this is probability and possibilities, because you as the magician could design your own life. Did he not tell you that? Or did he say, fuck that shit, let me tell this bitch that this is for show and she better do some $3,000 work. I see the death card here, which means that you better do some work, baby, or you gonna die. I'm so glad motherfuckers are gods now. I'm so glad motherfuckers are so magnificent and so intelligent that they designed everything. They know the stars by name. They know what the natural names of these planets are. They know why the sky is blue, why the grass is green, why trees grow the way they grow. They know why we have a heart in the center of our chests, and they know why we need 2 lungs and 2 motherfucking kidneys. And that, like I said, that's just a beautiful thing, honey. That's just, oh God, it's so beautiful, honey. That they so godlike that they had to incarnate in a filthy ass, dirty ass, stinky ass world, also known as fucking Earth. Parasitic, vampiric world known as motherfucking Earth, but they so God conscious That ego gonna fuck your ass up. And you need to tell Saint Claude Pierre that he needs to get his shit together. I hope there's not really a guy named Claude Pierre out there. But no, you gotta tell him get his shit together and teach you what he needs to be teaching you. Because of course, him coming into your life, or he coming into your life, or that man being a part of who you are happened for a reason. Hold on. So yes. So like I said, it's important to know yourself, to know your body, to know your environment, to know exactly what is going on. And if you have no clarity on that, you're going to definitely have problems. And everything is spiritual, but everything is not spiritual. Sometimes you inflict stuff on yourself. And that's the first thing. As I said before, a lot of people will sit back and they will gossip. And, I had a friend and my sister and my neighbor and my auntie and my uncle and Beyonce and Tiana and Brasilia and Adriana and all these people, right? And they got three fingers pumped back at them plus the motherfucking thumb, right? The whole this. Look at that. Look at that bitch, right? And not knowing that each time you speak about somebody, especially when it's talking about pointing, that's none of your damn business, you're sending that energy back to you three motherfucking times. Three motherfucking times. Let's exclude the thumb. Three motherfucking times. So that's why they say be very mindful about the type of energy that you. Hold on. Hello? Who is this? Okay. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Who called me from 373 number? The hell? You, you sent it, but I didn't say that. Yeah, I didn't put it in my phone. You doing my spiritual stuff, my spiritual talk with my people? What you doing? I gotta say, you always paying Madden, huh? Of course. What wrong with you? I know it's crazy, huh? I know. What time is it there? Like 9:49. Okay, you call it late. The hell? Mm-hmm. Because the time difference. Mm-hmm. Listen, I have an open schedule. If I don't answer, that means I'm asleep or I'm busy, but I'm usually that. So, yeah. Yeah. No, why? What happened? I heard about him and, him and his sister. I heard they're not getting along. Well, because you know why. She was even hanging out she was even hanging out with your uncle's potential killer. So, everybody saw that and they commented, and I said, "Oh, she about to fuck up some relationships," and that's what happened. You know who? I don't want to say my name, but you know who? It was a girl, the one that we all think set it all up. Yes, 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 yes. She was all up in the club and all that. And was it your mama or was it your auntie was like, bitch, you sleep with the enemy? And I noticed that people started side eyeing her then. Hmm. So okay, I think I know on the other side who it might be too. Uh-huh. Okay. So what do you think? You think it was the people upstairs? Okay, okay, that's not enough. Okay. Hmm. Right. Hmm. 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 She's not excluded though. I'm gonna tell you why she's not excluded. Yeah, but if you're having an affair, if you're having an affair with a person and the person tells you either you leave him or I force you to leave him via killing him, and you have that information, you don't go to the cops about that or you don't do something about it, then you are now an accomplice. You're now involved in that. And I know that's what the situation was. Well, they weren't trying. I know that. Roy showed me that. Exactly what I just told you. So that's what I'm saying. Like even Hold on. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. Nope. Uh-huh. So he sold them the wrong stuff and they were just like, Wow. That could have been true. I definitely feel that was for somebody else though. And I keep that's just what I feel energetic way. Mm-hmm. But she can blame, but of course I do feel like it was for him though. Mm-hmm. Mm, yes. Well, that's how I keep my distance though, because I can't do that. Right. Right. No, I know. She probably did. But I mean, like, if that's your thing, that's like she probably did. But I'm saying, like, if that's your thing, that's just that. But to actually have a baby, like, that's a whole, like that's on another level. That's like, girl, what the fuck is going? What? I can't believe this. What? That is fucking crazy. But so crazy how like nobody sat down with her and told her anything about it. Like they're just like cool with it. Like, oh, congratulations. Oh, like fuck that. Like, bitch. Is that what it is? Well, like even the other people though, like they in her house, even like his sisters are like, cool, like girl, you come spend out of it. And I'm like, if that was my sister doing that type of stuff, like I would just like I wouldn't say I'll just own her, but I'll be like, girl, let's go to therapy. Then it's yeah. Then it's nothing there. I get what you're saying, yeah. Right, right. But she grew with him. She grew up with that guy. Like they're like aunties and shit. Aunties and nephew. Oh, please. They knew. They knew. They knew because even the sister was like, "You better calm that down." You know that y'all blah 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 blah. Blah. And they were just like, "Still, we gotta have." That is crazy. Listen, how long you gonna be up for? You gonna be up in like an hour? You gotta be up at what time? You can stay up for another hour. I'm gonna call you back because I'm doing this. I'm doing my spiritual thing, and I'm gonna try to end it in like 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna get ready and make something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Listen. Nope. 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 We don't care. I'm sorry. I had the phone call almost ended the video. I needed to end the video, but I got him off the phone. Okay, that was a very important conversation. That's why I had to put myself on mute. But we're not talking about her Wendy. I don't care about celebrity gossip. That's not my cup of tea. If it's not spiritually, we're not talking about it. Okay, we don't give a fuck about Wendy. We don't give a fuck about Kaya. We don't give a fuck about loose booty ass anybody. Okay, hello. Okay, unfortunately, but fortunately, I'm not building my establishment off of dissing and giving my so-called spiritual opinion on somebody, and I really don't even know my own spiritual opinion about my own damn life. You know, I'm not a mother of multiple children, not with none of their fucking fathers. I'm not a bitch who took an eviction, bankruptcy, and fucking divorce to get my life together. Like, that is not my story. And I'm not bringing that up to read anybody down. I'm just saying, I just thank God for my life being very motherfucking different, that I can actually sit from a good place and speak about things. But a lot of people are not doing that, and that's called hypocrisy. And unfortunately, a lot of people out there, that's what they're doing. Like I said, I want to keep it as like that. So, you know, we're not talking about Wendy's new body and all that shit, what she looked like. You know, God bless Wendy and the bullshit that people are putting her through, because y'all motherfuckers putting her through that shit. Y'all motherfuckers on these blog spots. Now, y'all know Wendy is a woman of age, okay? A lot of these bloggers and commentators, Wendy's is your motherfucking auntie. That's your elder. Y'all motherfuckers sit up on these motherfucking Wendy. She want to talk about her husband cheating. Mind your business. Let her husband cheat. Mind your fucking business, bitch. Yo, you don't got a man, but when you had your man, he was cheating too. Did you come on social media and tell people about your husband cheating? I don't think so. And that's why I said, like, fuck all that. When I see these commentators come out here and talk about, y'all, I'm coming through with some celebrity gossip, Tamar Braxton is dating a blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck all that. Like, let me see what you look like first, bruh. And let me hear about your life. Because while y'all out here throwing stones and shit, y'all life is fucked up too. Oh no, I'm going to talk about Wendy because this is the way for me to make some coin. Bitch, get a life. Get a life. This is why I said I wish we could do an eye for eye rule. I wish that was a rule. Eye for eye. Motherfuckers who don't want to take care of their life, let someone else exchange. You know, give us opportunity to say, okay, God, this bitch don't care about her life. She want to come on here and worry about other people's life, God. How about you let us exchange her spirit for my great-great-grandmother to come on down here, and we do a switch out. Bitch, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. But anyway, that's what I said. Like, I don't get caught up in that. Like, when I'm at home, like, I really, like, TV, I really disconnect from all that shit, because it's like, this world is really about just getting over on people. It's about taking advantage of people, and that shit is very sickening to me. Everything's about dollar, dollar, dollar. Now, we're not talking about me offering a service and getting paid for that, because that's my time. I got to put my life on hold to assist you with your stuff. That's a whole nother story. We're talking about people that actually go looking and then try to be like, well, I could do a video that's going to be hot. Let me do a video to feed my kids and talk about lives, and let me expose people. That's why I don't expose people, bitch, because my slate is clean anyway. I can expose people, but that's not my tea. I don't come from a dark place. I don't come from a malicious place. I don't come from a sickening place. I come from a healed place. And like I said, this world is about getting over on people, taking advantage of people. And I see shit like that. You know what I do in my free time to keep me grounded and keep me human? I look at videos of people saving people who are complete strangers. Today, I spent 3 hours looking at videos of people rescuing other people's children, babies choking in the malls, random strangers coming up and clearing the child's airway. Like, to me, that's what gives me life. That's what gives me, like, oh my God, there are still people out there that have a fucking heart. There's still healed people that have a brain that's about connecting and building fellowship out there. That whole, let me talk about Wendy, let me expose her. Like, you don't know Wendy. You don't know Wendy, bitch. If Wendy came up behind you, you wouldn't even know what she smelled like. You wouldn't know anything about Wendy, but to sit back from a viewer or a hater and be like, yeah, we're going to expose Wendy. Oh my God, her marriage is stuck. Well, bitch, your marriage is sucky too. Let us talk about your marriage. That's what I want. Let me hear about your life and your baby daddies and your husbands. Because I feel like that would be more entertaining to me. Now, if you in a good place, you're happily married, ain't no problems with your marriage, we know that your man ain't cheating on social media, then you can talk about Whitney or Wendy. I'll sit right there, I'll watch. Because I'm like, bitch, she can talk about it because she comes from a higher place. But bitch, you're not even married, can't get a man, can't keep a man, got multiple children, they ain't know who the fucking father is. You're not happy with your marriage, your husband cheat on you, cheat on your husband, and you want to let me talk about Wendy to get money. Bitch, you look miserable. You look sick. You're spreading around fucking poison and toxic ass shit, and that's why the world's fucked up now. Everybody want to look outside instead of look within, and they wonder why magic is not really where it should be at in their life. You got to learn how to stop focusing on other people's lives and get your shit together. Think about it. This is what I want you to do. I want you to get a mirror right now. Everybody in this room, before I go, get a mirror and look at yourself. And when you look at somebody, you say, oh, I'm over here looking at Wendy. Her body looked like a prayer mantis. I want you to look at your body and honestly tell yourself, because you know what you look like. Is my body looking good over here? Okay, the minute you start saying, well, I can lose a couple of, okay, bam. Next, let's get up off of Wendy's body. Okay, well, Wendy, she's cheating on her husband cheating on her with a sideline. Oh my God. Grab that mirror and look and say, well, do I got a man? Is my husband cheating on me? Do I even got a man? What about my children, my baby fathers? Where they at? Then you say, oh, bitch, I don't have room to talk. Okay, put that shit down. You want to talk about Cardi B getting her teeth done and all this other shit? Okay, look at your own teeth, honey. Grab that mirror. I got all my teeth. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. When's the last time I went to a dentist? Okay, bitch. Okay. Put that mirror down, bitch, and go on to the next topic. Azealia Banks running around in Ireland calling people interbred leprechauns. Well, like I said, that's the kettle called the kettle black. But either way, bitch, look at yourself for a minute and say, have I ever been to Ireland? What do I even think about? What do I even think about? Think about it. I need y'all to reevaluate y'all life. Y'all got mirrors, but y'all not using it. Y'all got mirrors in your bathrooms, you got mirrors in your living rooms, and you're not using it. Reevaluate your life. I'm here and I want to read people down. I want to talk about how these people just blah, blah, blah. Look at yourself for a minute. Put that mirror up to yourself, bitch. Do I have the room to talk? If you don't, bitch, I need you to put the mirror down and go ahead and switch the topic. Because it makes you look like a fucking hypocrite. It makes you look like a miserable ass, hating ass hypocrite that ain't got no life. Get this motherfucker. This motherfucker that lost his damn mind. Come over here. You done lost your damn mind. You okay? You okay? You okay? You okay? You gonna go outside? Anyway, I don't want to hear about no damn Wendy. Right, Joey. Like, it keeps you focused and it keeps you saying, let me be. You are what you watch. I'm telling you, people like messiness and gossip. Oh, honey, I've never been a fan of gossiping, ever. You cannot be on my phone. You cannot be in person. We just gossiping. Like, that's not my cup of tea. I'm not a gossiper. Like, I'm about making real changes. If we're going to sit on the phone and talk about miserable things, we're then going to say, what can we do to see a change? What are we going to do about it? Now that we see the world needs this now, what are we going to do to be a part of that? Well, like I said, you can't sit there and be like, well, I'm going to worry about Wendy and I'm going to worry about these celebrities because your life is miserable. And that's a whole other thing, too. We either reflect or we deflect. There's two things we do. We deflect or reflect. Reflect, we look at ourselves and we say, well, we need to work on this. We need to work on that. We need to work on this. Because you speak to yourself in second persons, right? You may say that you don't, but trust me, you do. Okay? So we see ourselves in second person. What are we going to do to reevaluate that? Well, I think I got some health problems. Let's do something about our health. I got children that need to be brought up in a stable environment. What can I do to make that? Like, we need to focus on that, right? But like I said, then deflecting is, well, I got problems. My marriage ain't right. I don't got a man. I don't got a woman. My life is fucked up. So let me look at other people's lives, and instead of me taking key points and interests from them to apply to my own life, I'm going to look at their life and then talk about that life because that life looked more interesting than mine. Because it is. But that's what they're thinking subconsciously. So I look at these bloggers and these commentators, and I'm just like, whoa, you got to be one miserable ass person to want to get your shine off of just sitting around doing shit like that. On top of that, you're not going to build no real friendship because you got to talk. Your job is to expose people. You ain't never going to sit down with nobody real. And if you do, bitch, trust me, they have to get your ass. Girl, they're like, listen, let's become friends with the blog spot. See, Nikki knows what she's doing. Let's become friends with the blogs. And then the minute they do us over, bitch, we know where they at. We can get their mama, their daddy, and sister, ain't their uncle. About that clock. Okay, bitch, come on. They can get your asses right together. I'm telling y'all, I don't do that shit. Now, if you want to ask me about a spiritual point of view, what am I seeing with the Wendy situation? I can give my spiritual view. But as far as the shit that really doesn't mean nothing, bitch, she eats shit and go to sleep just like you do. Okay? You should be asking questions about your life right now. Fuck Wendy. Okay? Fuck Wendy. Fuck anybody that get brought up in here. Fuck Kat. Fuck Wendy. Fuck Cardi. Fuck all them, honey. When it comes to this, fuck them. When we talk about them, then we can talk about it. But at this point, we're not talking about that. Okay? Fuck it. Come on. That's right. Come on. Y'all, since you're trading this energy, serious, y'all better tap in and get some of the energy. Do something with that. Come on. No, that's right, co-coach. Come on. 11:11. When I say co-coach. Louis said, you do all the time. Come on, M. Jones. I'm telling you, you're going to see some changes, M. Jones. Stop playing with yourself. Ow. Come on, Jay. How you doing, Jay? Come on, Edibles. Yes, you're polite and you're warm-hearted. It's not what you do. It's how you do it, and you do it good. Thank you. Thank you, M. Jones. Why I do feel like sometimes I come across harshly, but that's how I grew up. I grew up with don't sugarcoat, and you're not going to baby people in their sickness. You're not going to sit here and say, it's okay that you're a whore. It's okay that you're addicted to drugs. Yes, it's okay. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's okay. Girl, it's okay. Yes. And then behind closed doors, you're crying about it. No, I was taught to don't give your opinion unless it's asked. And when it's asked, then you'd say exactly what you feel. So that's how I tell people that know me or don't know me. Don't ask for my opinion if you don't want the real tea, because I'm going to tell you what I feel and how I see it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say, well, I think, oh, possibly, oh, this. No, I'm going to say, listen, truth or consequences. Okay, truth is, that's going to be my new saying now, truth or consequences. Truth is, honey, no, you should not wear that. It makes you look like you're trying too hard. Okay? And they'd be like, well, I don't care. I'm still going to wear it. I just thought that you were going to give me advice, but now I see that you're hating. And I'm like, okay, I'm hating on you. And then, of course, that's when I just shut up, or I tell them straight up, don't ask me for my opinion. Because, of course, that opens up the can to other things. And because I have self-discipline, I won't keep going on and saying, what the fuck I'm jealous of you for, bitch, when in fact, bitch, you're sleeping on somebody else's couch and you got a car bill that you can't even pay. But I don't got that problem. But anyway, so I just say, okay, girl, don't ask me. But then I say consequence. Well, listen, you asked about my opinion about that dress. I told you what I think, and the consequence to that is more than likely you're going to go out and people are going to probably point it out too. Anyway. Yes, come on, synchronicity. Come on, Jay. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Let's see if we can scroll it on down. Come on, Rose. You're just going to book a consultation, honey. You better book it in. You better book it in, Rose. Book that consultation. What you waiting for? Book it, Rose. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Okay, yes, we have to learn how to respect you. We have to learn that you have a life. Right. And it's not just about me. It's about you too. Because people, as a mother, you have children, you have your husband. Everyone who has their own place have a home. So what people have to realize is I prioritize. When it comes to anything, it's my home first, because my environment is going to shape my mentality, it's going to shape how I'm feeling, and it's going to shape how I interact with other people, right? So I want to make sure that my house is good. My bills are paid, I'm cleaned, I'm organized, whatever, right? Also going into the home that also deals with me, my emotion, my mentality, right? My mental health, okay? So those are my two priorities when I first wake up, or every day. Every day I realize I'm living. Those are my two priorities. Then it goes into my personal life. My mother, my sister, my brother, people that are extending the arms that are outside of myself, right? Then it goes into business. Now that gets a little tricky because business could be also helping to keep my house up. But it still goes down into prioritizing that. Okay. So outside of family, then it goes business. Then outside of business, then it goes kiki, tata, hulu, laha. I'm bored. Let's talk. But I've not been free to just have a free conversation or just sit there and talk on the phone. Like for real. I have not been. I've been really, really busy with my dreams, my goals, and helping other people get to where they need to get to. So like I said, my clients are going to come before any free conversation, any free anything. That's just how it is. So if people don't understand that, then they're, in my opinion, selfish. It got to be me. Well, I know you're a businesswoman. I know you're about your business, but I want to just bore you or give you my issues because I know you have the time for that. If you're paying, I sure do. Yes, if you're paying, you can unload all your drama onto me. But if you're not paying, bitch, no thank you. I'm sorry. I can't. That free time I could be using, taking a shower, taking a bath, walking my dog, maybe even when I get a man, get the man and whatever. Who knows? What you want? Am I done? You want me to end the video? Do I got to end the video now? You trying to tell me it's time for me to go? Y'all baby trying to get me off this live feed with y'all. He want me to go, y'all. He don't want me in here no more. He said I gotta go. So I guess I gotta go. Hug a tree. That's right. Hug a tree, Tracy Brown. You better hug that damn tree. You better hug that tree. Come on, Latricia. Hello, grandmadam. Yes, honey. Sometimes I like to be barefoot doing certain spells. It makes me feel more connected to the earth that way. Well, I'm always barefoot. I'm always naked. One thing about me, Tracy Brown, I love the body. I love my nude body. I love the nude. And I love looking at my feet, Tracy. I love rubbing on my toes, Tracy. I love. Also, I connect with my environment when I'm naked and barefoot. There's energies all around us, and the clothes are blocking my nerve system from feeling these energies. So unfortunately, but fortunately, that happens. But I want to be naked. If we could walk around naked, I would walk around naked. Honestly, I would. I wouldn't care. But unfortunately, perverts and molesters and rapists and other sexual deviated motherfuckers don't understand there's a time and place for everything. So if we all walked around naked, they'll be sitting around at the coffee shops. They'll be at the fucking jungle gym with their kids doing weird shit. They'll be at the post office. They'll be in church too. Motherfuckers, now that would be the real test. Motherfuckers be in these mosques, these churches, these temples, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then when they go in the bathroom, they all be in there doing the girl. Nope. So, like I said, I love to be nude. I love to be barefoot. I like to feel my environment. I like to feel my crystals and my herbs and, just feel it all over me. I like rubbing it on my bare skin. You know what I mean? I just like rubbing it on my bare skin, getting all those herbs up on me, just bathing in my aura. You know what I mean? Just bathing in your damn aura, honey. Even for safe sex, what I do is I take some condoms for safe sex energy and I rub it on me to keep safe sex always on my brain. I take the condoms and I rub it in the back of my head. And I'm just always thinking about safe sex. And these condoms are very old too. These are probably about 2 or 3 years old. But I'm organized, so these came up. But anyway, I'm just rubbing this safe sex aura on me. Safe sex, safe sex, safe sex, safe sex, safe sex. See, you know what I mean? You have to be in that moment. Safe sex, safe sex. Yeah. Get into your aura. Safe sex. Come on, TGC. How you doing? Yes. Come on. I saw this motherfucker call me in 20 minutes. He calling me right now. He gonna be ignored. Yes. Come on, Melly. How you doing? Oh, yes, it's cold, man. I'm about to do my fireplace. Start the fire. Listen, y'all, I had a reading at 8. I pushed it back to 8:30. Yes, honey. So we got 2 more minutes. Am I doing a quality? You gonna call in Tricia before I go? Come on, Mina. Yes, honey. Wish I hate my damn money. You hate your damn money. The hell? You hate your money. See, you hate your money. That's why you got money problems. You better stop saying you hate your money. You better stop saying that. You better love your money. You had a mental breakdown yesterday on YouTube. I know I got to give me some friends. No, you don't need no damn friends. You had a mental breakdown off of what? Because if you have a mental breakdown by yourself, trust me when I tell you this, M. Jones, you're going to have a mental breakdown when you get friends. Trust me. Friends will, girl, girl. Mm-mm-mm. If I wasn't saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit, honey, Lord Jesus, God know that I would be doing double time. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, ooh, God, if I was not sanctified and holy motherfucking filled, saved, sanctified, and holy filled, listen, M. Jones, you listen. If you can't be by yourself, you don't need no damn friends. Because they're gonna have the you come out of you, and you're gonna treat them like you treat yourself. So you're gonna be like, bitch. Then you never know. They might hit you with a rolling pin, or they might want to run you over, and you're not gonna let them run you over, are you? No, hell no. So then it comes down to a physical thing where you're like, bitch, I got it. Honey, then all of a sudden you go to jail because they said, bitch, you started. They said all she said was that you were whatever, and you took it physically. You know, words are words. Once they get physical, then it's self-defense. So let them call you bitch, bald, yeah, nigga. Let them do all that. Let it. Okay, girl. The minute they push you, bam, it's a wrap, bitch. Then you can fire on their ass. So then it's self-defense. I was minding my business. She was talking to me. I didn't say nothing to her. And then all of a sudden, I got mollywopped from the back, officer. I couldn't see who and what it was because there was a group of people. All of a sudden, bitch, I get pushed. I got a little bit of whiplash right now. Ooh, hold on. And all of a sudden, I turn around and this bitch right here. So I don't know. They said that she had a knife on her, so I had to protect myself. We'll see who'll be going to jail if you do that. Telling you got to play that role sometimes. You need you a friend or a side piece. M. Jones, you're not happy with the life you created. You're not happy with the life you created. That's sad. I'm thinking about joining nature, but didn't I? It's my time to go. If baby told me it was my time to go. Anubis said it's my time to go. I have said this 20 million times. We don't bring up people's name on my live feed. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, unless of course somebody directed something towards me. So if that person said something about transgenders or gay people not being able to do something, or they brought up my name, then we're going to address that. But we don't bring up people's name, M. Jones. That's very messy. That's very messy, M. Jones. You looking for friends? You're only gonna find messy friends, girl, because that's very, very messy, honey. Yeah, we're not entertaining that. No, hell no, we're not doing that. We just went over this 2 days ago. Somebody else brought up another name. This person had nothing to do with spirituality. She had nothing to do with me. They brought up her name. Now 2 days later, somebody bringing up a whole nother motherfucker's name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. My attention span or my mentality needs to be fed, and I need real shit. I need higher shit. If I'm looking at that shit, I might as well look at reruns of fucking Surreal Life, honey. When VH1 had the Surreal Life, I might as well look at reruns of that. Or I Love fucking New York, over and over. I Love New York, or Do You Have Love for New York? I might as well look at shit like that. Like, honey, girl, we're not doing that. No names, honey. My moms, y'all need to start silencing people when they bring up other people's names. Fuck that. Fuck that, honey. We don't got time for that. Okay. Mm-hmm. You can call it. You gonna call it right now, Jay? Actually, we might need to make a part 2 of this. We'll do a part 2. Can we do a part 2? Let's do a part 2 of the hour. How about that? Let's do part 2 in the hour. I got a call for my reading right now. Let's do part 2 in the hour, okay? Okay. Y'all gonna be up an hour? She said it sound like we on pause. Okay, I guess I'm getting this late. Come on, Plant Care. Yes, honey. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, M. Jones. Okay, M. Jones. Okay, you coming around. Don't bring up none of that bullshit, okay? If anyone else's favorite food is now making them nauseous. If it's real food, it's not. ah, thank you, Peck. How are you doing? Thank you, Pex. How you doing? Yes, honey. She does. Also, she's very emotionally drained too. Is that a tick? Wait a minute. The social media, I'm trying to light this up the candle and it will not stay lit. Your energy's off. You better meditate. Your energy's off. You better meditate. That energy is way off. You better meditate, M. Jones. M. Jones, you everywhere tonight. That's right. Thank you, 1111 coach. Thank you, honey. Yes. Come on, 1111 coach. You know, I told my mom about your dream, 1111. I have to share that with my mom. Yes, honey. Okay, there we go. You meditate? Okay, you need to meditate. Meditate. Yes, meditate, get that energy right, then try to relight it. That's what I mean. Your spiritual advice, because I honestly love her show. I just like her energy. But when I seen this picture of her, I felt so sad. Well, she's also sick. Wendy have had grave disease for a very long time. On top of that, abusing drugs does not help your illnesses. And unfortunately, people think it does. But, you know, drinking and abusing your body, you know, you only get one body. And unfortunately, you know, Wendy was a hardcore drug abuser. And when you get older, it catches up to you. And I tell people that you're young. If you're 20 and you're 30 and even possibly 40, that shit you're doing it has not caught up to you. When you be 50 or 60 and you start having heart problems, you know, liver issues, your body start falling apart, you can't walk right, you know, you're gonna think back about the shit you did. You party hard, it's gonna show. That's what I said. I've always had a smooth, take it easy life. And you know, I want to preserve my body. I don't want to be fucking, you know, 50 with a fucking cane, 60, like, girl, no tea, no shade. That's not my tea. So like I said with Wendy, you know, she's had that sickness. Of course, she's not resting. When you have something that deals with autoimmunity and or anything that deals with your immune system, affecting it in any way, doesn't matter how, you need to rest more than you keep yourself busy. So she's not a rester. You know, she's very much an independent woman. You know, she's very much a woman that works like a man. And, you know, yeah, we have a lot in common, you know. My heart goes to Wendy. My heart goes to Wendy. I feel connected to Wendy. And I'm gonna sit out here publicly. I feel connected to Wendy. We're definitely related somehow, some way, and it's a sad situation. But of course, we live our life. We make our own choices, and for those on the outside, we gotta watch them live with their choice that they make. I had my reality check in December of last year. You know, someone I love dearly, my baby sister, made decisions that was not the best decisions for her, and of course, you gave her, you know, your idea, you gave her your point of view, and of course, she was stubborn, and you know, it is what it is, you know. And unfortunately, those choices took her life. So, like I said, you have to definitely think twice about your decisions and how is it going to affect you long term. Why? That's called taking accountability and responsibility for your motherfucking life. You are the driver of your life, and you have to know that. You know, let's not sit back and say, well, I think I'm going to do this because people said I should do it. People said I'll look more like a woman if I get that done. People said I'll be more sexy if I get that done. Bitch, you got to do what's good for you. Okay? You got to live your life for you. This is your life, and you have to live with your decisions. You do. No one else. It doesn't affect no one else, okay? So it's sad about Wendy, but she'll get over it, honey. You got to put your money on the bar. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, safe only. I'm a fool for showing those condoms like that. Bitch, oh well. You try. Well, I don't use Cash App. Remember I told you I use my P.O. box for my billings and everything. And unfortunately, Cash App won't let me put a P.O. box down. So I don't use the service. If I cannot use my P.O. box as a billing, I won't use the service. There's another service as well for my foreign people. And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, they won't let me use my P.O. box. And I'm not going to update my debit card and put my real address on it. And that should be public information. No tea, no motherfucking shade. Please do. Okay? No, I don't have Cash App. PayPal, Google Wallet, or Western Union. You got it. Come on, Ty Carson. How you doing? Listen, y'all. We gonna need home. I need friends. I'm home all the time with my kids. I have no siblings, no Judys. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. You need some adult time. Okay, I feel that. Yes. We all need some adult time friends. Yes. Thank you, M. Jones. And I have definitely love and respect for you as well. Definitely. Trust when I tell you this, honey. Yes, don't name drop. Because people get messy, M. Jones. There's people I've never heard of, ever. And they've hit me up and they said, hey, it was good. Somebody hit up somebody I know who's a reality person. And they hit me up and they said, hey, honey, and that kind of went a little messy. But anyway, it went messy outside of that. But it was a good connection. Like, I'm like, well, she watched me? Bitch, I didn't know you watched my YouTube channel. Who the fuck is me? Bitch, who the fuck is me? You watching me? Girl, is this her? Okay, this is her. So listen, y'all. I have to go. We're going to do a part 2. Can we do a part 2 in an hour? Let's do a part 2 in an hour, honey. Let's do a part 2 in 30 minutes. How about that? Let's do a part 2 in 30 minutes. Please, on. Okay. You've been so turned off by people lately. Yeah, me too. I think it's a spiritual thing. I really have just been wanting to just not deal with people outside of spiritual stuff. Because you just get fed up sometimes. You get fed up with trying to help people and they're not trying to help themselves. Or you're telling them stuff, they're not taking what you're saying. They're not applying it. You're just talking. And they're like, yeah, but, and it's like, so why are we having a dialogue? Because having a conversation is an open dialogue between two people. So if you're just talking, or we're both talking, but you're only trying to see what you're saying, that's not a conversation. That we're not talking. You're talking at me and I'm just listening. Okay, so I would even say that that's not even a dialogue. Like, bitch, we're just there. Like, we're wasting time. So people have actually asked questions. And of course, I'm like, well, this is my opinion spiritually. And they're like, yeah, but I'm telling you though, because I've been knowing this person for 17 years. And it's like, oh shit, okay. You know this person better than spirit, huh? Okay, girl. Well, you've been on this man for 17 years and he drug your ass. Let's keep it real. He done drug your ass up and down that motherfucking highway. He done not only drug you along the highway, but you done exposed your dirty laundry to your friends, your neighbor, and your fucking family. So everybody know you got an STD. Everybody know you a hoe, you done dropped it low. Everybody know that the third child may not be his. And you out here trying to fight for this motherfucker, trying to talk about well, you don't know him like I know him. Okay, bitch, so why the fuck you ask me anything spiritual then? Because I don't know him and I don't know you neither. That's why she starts saying when they say that. I don't know you neither then. I don't know you neither, girl. So why we on the phone? Why we on the phone then, bitch? Hello? Why we on the phone then? Huh? You got me do like on Friday. Why are we on the phone then, honey? You remember when the girl hooked up, she's like, how much money you need? You gonna make me pull that roll. Bitch, I don't know you neither then. Trying to get a reading, bitch. What the fuck you trying to get a reading for, bitch? We don't know each other, bruh. That's why I said I can't wait to have myself completely open because I'm ready to get down in person. I'm ready to have you come over here so we can look eye to eye. Okay, and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about it eye to eye. Bitch, you blink, you fish, you look away, bitch, you lying. Woo, I'm gonna stop you right there. Excuse me, ma'am. Give me one moment, bitch, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I need the real story and the whole story, nothing but the story. If you don't give me the whole story, bitch, we're going to end it right here. And then you going to sit there, and then, girl, of course, you're going to be like, well, okay, bitch, I'm not your mom. I'm not your sister. I'm not your aunt. I'm not your uncle. You need to tell me how it is if you want me to help you. Okay? We're going to play games. You're going to lie. Same thing with doctors, too. People don't go to the doctor. They don't tell the doctor. They don't tell the doctor that they put... Never mind. Let me not even go there. Anyway. Yeah, they are. Yes, honey. Hello. Yes. Buenas noches. Come on, Gypsy Goddess. Yes, honey. Okay, French. Come on, speak it out. Speaking Spanish or French. Come on now. Listen. Yes, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gypsy Goddess. Thank you, honey. Chris Brown. I feel like Chris Brown. Chris Brown's song called Undecided put me in this mood. It's very much like, you know what I mean? That's like bird calling, honey. I call that bird calling, honey. Getting in with those beautiful little finches, honey. Yeah, so they had some beats to that. He had me. I said, bitch, I feel like putting some Stinkerly's Twists. I feel like, yeah, I said, I feel like Chris Brown needs a mocha choca latte type of tea. You get that tea, mocha choca. Yeah, he needs a mocha choca latte type of tea. I feel like Chris Brown would do good with with someone like me. I think he'll do beautiful. Girl, bye. No, I think he'll do wonderful on a spiritual level and a physical level. Mm-hmm. Anybody, any Chris Browns out there, give me a call. 1-800-MYSTIC knows it all. You can email me at 28spirit8mystic8@gmail.com. And don't worry about getting that number right away, bitch. Don't play. Let me go. Okay. Come on, Joey. Listen, hey Rico, listen. Are y'all gonna be available in 40 minutes? We'll do an actual call in 40 minutes. Okay. If y'all up in 40, that'll be good. If y'all not up in 40, I wish y'all would be up in 40. I gotta go. And yes, you've been translating Portuguese all day, trying to decipher the paragraphs the Brazilians worshippers have about Yewa. I know that's right, honey. Get into those Portuguese, honey. Yes, Portuguese, honey. Portuguese, honey. Yes, I know Portuguese people. That's so crazy. I've been invited to Portugal many, many times. I might actually take that person up on the offer. I'm not doing no ship to Portugal, though. We don't do ships, honey. We're flying or we're not doing nothing at all, bitch. I've done Amtrak. I don't have a problem with the train either. Greyhound and the boats. I don't do the boats and I don't do the Greyhounds. But an Amtrak and flying, I would definitely do it. I feel close to God when I'm in an airplane. Look out into that window and you just see the heavens and you look down and you see the peasants. No, plan. Anyway, come on, y'all. Do I see what? Yes, I do see you, Tasha. Thank you. I see you, honey. Thank you, Rico. Listen, I'm going to do a 40-minute call. We're going to do 40 minutes, okay? Because I got to call this client. Honey. Yes, honey. Hold on. You going to go outside? Let me do my reading first. Okay, y'all. I'll be back in 30 minutes, okay? Thank you, Gypsy. Y'all better be back, honey. We're going to do a call-in, okay? Call me now.